Have you ever been told you're too nice? Maybe it's something you've heard often from friends, family, or even strangers. Being kind, caring, and empathetic is usually seen as positive, and in most circumstances it is. But what happens when that niceness starts to feel like a trap? What if being too nice actually makes you more vulnerable to people who take advantage of your good nature? In this video, we're going to dive into why being too nice can attract narcissists, and how you can protect yourself from falling into their manipulative web. Stick with us, and by the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of narcissistic behavior and how to stop attracting them into your life. Now imagine a scenario where you're constantly giving to others. You do everything you can to make everyone around you feel good, happy, and supported. At first, it feels rewarding, right? But slowly, over time, you begin to notice that your energy is being drained. The people you're helping may not be as grateful as you hoped. Worse, some of them might even start demanding more, taking more, and more. And yet you keep giving. If this sounds familiar, you may be unknowingly attracting narcissists into your life, people who take advantage of your kindness and empathy. So why does this happen? And how can you stop it? It all starts with the way narcissists see the world. Narcissism is a personality disorder where individuals have an inflated sense of self-importance, a constant need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. These individuals thrive on manipulation and control, often preying on those who are overly nice because they know they can exploit their generosity for their own benefit. Narcissists are excellent at identifying people with a nurturing, caring nature. They see nice people as an opportunity to meet their own needs without offering anything in return. Being too nice can be a vulnerability. The phrase too nice isn't necessarily about being a genuinely kind person. It's about a lack of boundaries and an inability to say no when someone is taking advantage of you. Narcissists quickly pick up on this. They know that a person who is always willing to please and help others is someone they can manipulate. They will charm their way into your life, often appearing as a loving and considerate friend or partner, and over time, they begin to take more than they give. So why does this happen? Why do narcissists feel so attracted to people who are nice? And why do these nice individuals often end up trapped in toxic relationships with narcissists? It all boils down to the dynamic of control and validation. Narcissists need constant validation, and they want to feel superior to others. By finding someone who is constantly seeking to please, they can feel more important. Their self-esteem is propped up by the attention and admiration they receive, and the nicest person they can find is the perfect target. Now let's talk about how narcissists manipulate too nice individuals. One of the most common tactics they use is called love bombing. This is where a narcissist showers you with affection, compliments, and attention, creating the illusion of an ideal, perfect relationship. At first, it feels amazing. They make you feel seen, valued, and important. But as time passes, their behavior begins to shift. Instead of giving, they start taking. They demand more attention, more validation, and more energy, and their affection becomes conditional. The problem is that when you are too nice, you might not see the signs of manipulation at first. You're so focused on keeping the peace and making others happy that you overlook red flags. And when a narcissist uses tactics like gaslighting or emotional blackmail, you may feel guilty or unsure of yourself. You might start to question if you're doing something wrong. Narcissists are experts at making their targets doubt their own perceptions of reality, and this confusion makes it easier for them to maintain control over you. But how can you stop attracting narcissists and protect yourself from falling into these manipulative traps? The key lies in learning to establish healthy boundaries. Being kind is wonderful, but you don't need to sacrifice your well-being to be kind to others. Narcissists thrive on people who have poor boundaries because it gives them more room to exploit them. If you can learn to say no when you need to, set clear limits, and put your needs first, you'll start to create a shield that keeps narcissists at bay. One of the first steps in protecting yourself from narcissistic abuse is recognizing the signs of narcissistic behavior early. Narcissists often display traits like arrogance, a sense of entitlement, and a lack of empathy. They may belittle others to boost their own ego, and they to be treated like they are the center of the universe. If you notice these behaviors early on, trust your instincts and set boundaries. Don't be afraid to distance yourself from people who treat you poorly. Another important strategy is to work on your self-esteem. People who are too nice often have an excessive need for external validation. If you're constantly looking for approval from others, you're more likely to attract narcissists who will exploit this need. By building your self-worth from within and learning to appreciate your own value, you'll become less susceptible to people who seek to take advantage of you. It's also essential to stop over-explaining yourself. Narcissists often try to manipulate you into justifying your actions or decisions. They may make you feel like you owe them an explanation for every little thing you do. But remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for taking care of yourself or setting boundaries. Be assertive and unapologetic about your needs. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek support from trusted individuals, such as friends, family, or a therapist. It can be challenging to recognize narcissistic behavior when you're in the thick of it, but those close to you may be able to spot the signs and help you navigate toward healthier relationships. Healing from a narcissistic relationship is a gradual process, but with the right support, you can learn to avoid falling into similar situations in the future. If you have found yourself repeatedly attracting narcissists, it may be time to start making some changes in your life. Begin by understanding the importance of setting boundaries and recognizing your self-worth. Learning to say no is a vital step in protecting yourself. It's crucial to remember that you don't have to be too nice to be a good person. While kindness is a wonderful trait, safeguarding your peace and well-being should always come first. In this journey of personal growth, learning to value yourself is essential. Boundaries aren't just about saying no to others. They are about saying yes to your own needs and emotional health. Cultivating this self-respect is the key to attracting healthier, more balanced relationships. As you set clear limits, you will find that you attract people who respect you and value your well-being. It's also important to recognize that narcissistic behaviors often prey on individuals who may not have clear boundaries or who put others' needs ahead of their own. By strengthening your sense of self-worth and recognizing your right to peace and respect, you can stop attracting these harmful relationships. This process may take time, but it's worth every step toward creating a healthier future for yourself. Healing from a narcissistic relationship is not about blaming yourself. It's about learning from the experience and becoming stronger. Each step you take toward self-love and boundaries is a step closer to creating the life you deserve. With patience, practice, and support, you can rebuild your life and relationships in a way that honors your true self. Thank you for joining us today. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, the best way to stop attracting narcissists is by starting to attract respect for yourself. Stay strong, stay kind, and most importantly, stay true to who you are.